Last year, they had 7 captains. This year, Kyle Shanahan chose to have only 6. The 7th, according to Kyle, would have been Trey. And what I mean is the players vote for this. So he got the 7th most votes, more than Deebo Samuel, the all-pro wide receiver on this team. So actually, Trey was voted a captain on this team by his teammates. Had they kept the same amount of captains as last year, Kyle chose not to. Why do you think Kyle decided to not make Trey Lance a captain? This was his decision.
Doesn't it
And
seem
it's
like
important to him, clearly.
doesn't it seem like such a Kyle Shanahan thing to do? It doesn't bother me. I think a lot of people are bothered that he's not the captain, but
Not
a
bothered
little
either.
bit it does. I was kind of expecting him to be a captain, to be honest, because he's a quarterback, and it would have been nice for Kyle to just kind of give him that vote of confidence and give him that leadership. But maybe his thing is I want him to earn it, and he hasn't started a season, hasn't played a full season, so in that regard, I kind of get it. And maybe it was a Debo thing. Maybe it was like, how am I going to make Trey Lance the captain and not Debo?
Deebo.
So
Yeah.
that could have been part of it also. I'm not really sure. It doesn't bother me a ton. It seems very Shanahan-ish in his move, but maybe it's a motivation factor for Trey Lance. And maybe he's also showing the veterans on this team, hey, I'm going to make Trey earn it. Don't worry, right?
It's tough to give Trey to make him a captain over an all-pro wide receiver who's been in a Super Bowl, won playoff games for you, been the driving force on your team, to turn around and give it to someone who started 2 games.
Yeah.
And again, remember, there could be an element in the locker room that's skeptical of this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you've already handed him a starting job in their eyes. He didn't beat out Jimmy. You're just projecting that he's better than Jimmy. All right, well, we'll see. Now you're going to hand him a captain job, a seat as well. That could really turn off some people. So from Kyle's perspective, he's trying to help Trey win over everyone. Yeah. And I don't know that making him a captain in his first year as a starter does that. Mm-hmm. It might polarize people. The people that like Trey are happy. The people that are skeptical are upset. And you're trying to bring everyone together here around Trey. So I get it. I actually like the move. I don't think you need to hand Trey too much. Let him earn that. And he even said it was my goal to earn it. And I think he did everything as a leader to do that. But now you have to prove it on the field too. And I think
another perspective, Grant, is, I've coached basketball for a long time. Probably half the times I was coaching my son. Mm-hmm. And Trey Lance is kind of Kyle Shanahan's kid. And when your kid is on the team, you're way harder on him than you are everybody else, because you want the rest of the team to know that there's going to be no favoritism here. Right. So that's another perspective, and it's along the same lines of what you were just saying as well.
Good call. Corey Long says, glad you mentioned this. I'm certain Kyle capped it at 6 to make sure Trey earns it. He doesn't anoint anyone. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, he kind of anointed Trey this year, and that's fine. I think they should have anointed him last year, but I feel like he's sensitive to that and trying his hardest to make it seem like he's not doing that, which is smart. I'm with you, Corey. Rod says Trey Lance 0 interceptions in that 1 year at North Dakota State. Wentz scout rep equal something Trey Lance. I'm with you, Rod. Yeah, I mean, he won. He's a champion. Trey Lance is a champion. Kyle Shanahan, never been a champion. Jimmy Garoppolo has 2 rings, though. 2 as backup. So
yeah, I mean, that speaks well for the 49ers this year, right? When Jimmy's a backup.
Oh, good things happen.